sessions. So as it's around the middle of the day, we're going to be working on twists through our body today, through the spine, getting our bodies moving and also boosting our digestive systems. So if you have any injuries, please be really careful here. We want to make sure that we're not causing any injuries. So we're going to warm up before we start going through our flows, but also just be aware during the session if you need to take any easier options, please do. I'm not there to give you adjustments or help, so be sensible, know what your body can do, and if at any point you need to take a rest, you can always take a child's pose or another resting position of your choice. So we're going to start off seated on our mat. So bringing yourself down. If you don't have a mat, that's fine. You can just use a little bit of space. Make sure you've got a soft flooring and a nice even flooring. So we're sat up nice and straight, making sure you're in a position that's comfortable for you to stay in for a couple of minutes. Extending through the spine, keep the chin lifted away from the chest, focusing on the breath. Close the eyes. Shoulders relaxed down, chin lifted, chest open. Draw your attention into the space. Forget anything before the class, anything after the class. Focusing on the present, on your bodies, on any sensations you're feeling. The breath flowing in and out of the chest. To notice any areas of your body which feel like they need a little bit of movement. Might feel a bit tight, a bit sore, a bit stiff, maybe a bit tense. And with each breath, we're going to focus on sending the oxygen towards those areas, allowing them to relax, releasing any tension. Keep those shoulders pulled back. Visualizing a string coming from the top of your head, pulling you up towards the sky, extend through the spine. Focusing more now with each breath on sending the air all the way down to the bottom of the lungs, to the diaphragm area. So we're filling through the stomach as well as the chest, as well as the ribs. Taking as full breaths as you can. On your next inhalation, opening your eyes nice and slowly, we're going to take our hands onto our mat. Swing those legs around so we're in a tabletop position. From here, tuck your toes under. You can either push all the way into a downward facing dog, or we're just going to walk those feet in towards the hands. Nice and slowly rolling up through the spine, come up to standing. Facing the long edge of your mat now, we're going to bring the legs out nice and wide. So depending on how flexible you are, how warm your hips are, you can bring your legs wider or a bit narrower together. We're going to stand up nice and straight to begin with, just warming up through the head and the neck. So we're taking the head over one shoulder. Inhale, draw it back to center. Exhale, looking the other way. Inhale, back to center. Keep on going. Exhale as the head turns. Inhale as it comes back, incorporating the breath with that movement. We're going to be doing lots of twists today. So we're going to make sure we warm that spine up nice. Inhale, draw the head back to center. From here, dropping the ear down towards the shoulder. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, drop the head the other way. Back up to center, keep on going. Inhale, draw the head back up, and from here, tuck the chin in towards the chest. Inhale, take the face to the sky. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, face to sky. Last time, exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, face to sky. From here, we're going to roll all the way through the spine, so the chin comes to the chest. The shoulders roll forwards, then we're rolling down vertebrae by vertebrae to come into a forward fold. Placing those hands down if you can. If not, you can just reach onto the shins or hang in a position that's comfortable for you. Let's make sure those toes are facing forwards, so our feet are parallel, not turned out. Give your hips a little wiggle if you'd like. And relax into this position. Give your head a shake and a nod. If you're flexible enough, you can bring your forearms down to the ground or stay on those hands or on the shins. Whatever feels good for you, we're just warming up at this point. From here, place the left hand down on your mat. Inhale, take the right arm up towards the sky. We're twisting through the spine. Try and get a nice straight line from that base hand all the way up to the hand towards the sky. Keeping those hips where they were. Exhale, place the hand down. Right hand plants, left arm lifts. Exhale, placing back down. This time we're taking the left hand over to the right ankle. So either reaching towards that ankle or coming onto the side of the leg. We're twisting a little bit further this time. Use that leg as a lever. Exhale, come back. Right hand comes over to the left ankle or the leg, twisting towards that leg. Left arm comes up towards the sky. Exhale, place those hands down. From here, bending the knees. Sit the bum down towards the ground. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, bend. Inhale, stretch. One more time. Exhale, bend. As you inhale, stretch, then rolling vertebrae by vertebrae up through the spine. Draw the head up last. From here, angling those feet upwards. So we're coming with the feet at about 45-degree angle. We're going to bend the knees, take the hands onto the shins. So if you need to, you can stick your tailbone out here, it doesn't matter. We're just going to take a little twist again through the spine. Pushing one knee away, twist towards that other leg. Opening up in the hips here, maybe rock from side to side, do whatever feels good for you. Inhale, come back up, exhale, twist the other way. Inhale, come back up, exhale, twist. Inhale, back up last time, exhale, twist, sink those hips even lower. Inhale, come back up and straighten those legs out nice and slowly, shuffling your feet in towards each other. Let's keep on warming up through the body, coming into our sun salutation A. Starting near the top of your mat in our Tadasana pose. Palms facing forwards, growing up through the spine, shoulders pulled back and down. Chin lifted, focusing on the breath. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, sweep into a forward fold. Inhale, flatten out the back, look forwards halfway, lift hands, come onto the shins if you need. Exhale, place the hands down, step your right leg followed by your left leg into a plank position. Bring the knees down, exhale, elbows come in by the side of the body, chaturanga. Inhale, pushing into a baby cobra or a cobra here. You can come onto your forearms into a sphinx if this is comfortable for you. Place the hands down, tuck the toes under, exhale, downward facing dog. Here, bend the knees if you need. We're pushing the tailbone up towards the sky. Pedaling through the feet if you'd like. Push the heels down towards the mat. One heel at a time. Externally rotating those shoulders, making space for your head and your neck. Spread your fingers out. From here, look between the hands. Walk your feet all the way to the top of your mat. Exhale, forward fold. Again, bend the knees if you need to. Grabbing onto the ankles or the legs. Helping you down a little bit. Or keep those legs straight. If you can, placing the palms on your mat. Inhale, rolling all the way up through the spine. Draw the hands up above the head. Exhale, hands come back down at heart center. Give yourselves a shake up. From here, starting in that Tadasana pose once more. Big toes together, slight gap between the heels. Or to make it a little bit easier, we're bringing the feet at hip width apart. From here, we're going to sweep the hands down to the ground and come into our chair pose. So we're sitting that bum down. tucking the tailbone under, so you don't want to have an arch in the lower back here. It's easy to find that arch, so we're tucking the tailbone under, keeping a nice flat back. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. From here, exhale, draw the hands down at heart center, staying in that chair. We're going to take our left elbow over to our right knee, so we drop the chest and twist towards that leg. Keep your knees in line, looking up towards the sky. As you inhale, come back to center. Let's do that on the other side. Staying in this chair, you might feel a burn now. Right elbow comes over to the left knee, twist through the spine. Look up towards the sky if you can. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, straighten those legs out. Give yourselves a shake out and grab a drink if you need. So if at any point you need to grab a drink, that's fine. I'll be having drinks as well. And it's time for us now to get into a flow. So the theme is to keep on twisting through the spine. If there's any point that you don't want to twist, all of the postures we're going to be doing have a non-twisting alternative. So feel free to just stick with the original posture and don't go into the twist. Do whatever feels good for you. Notice what your body needs. Listen to your body. So we're going to start in that Tadasana pose, chin lifted with our shoulders pulled back. Taking it a little bit slower now, we inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky. Take the gaze up to those thumbs. Keep on breathing here, extending through the spine, reaching those fingertips away. Exhale, sweep forwards into your forward fold. Placing the hands down or on the shins. Inhale, halfway lift, flatten out the back. Exhale, place the hands down, step your left leg, followed by your right leg back into your plank position. Keep on breathing here, pushing the ground away, getting a nice straight line from the heels to the head. Place the knees down if you need to. Exhale, chaturanga. Tuck the toes under, inhale, pushing either into your cobra or coming all the way into the up dog with your thighs lifted. Exhale, downward facing dog. So this is our starting position for our flows, making sure those things are nice and spread out on your mat so you're not putting too much pressure through just the wrists. Trying to get those heels down towards the ground. Maybe pedaling through the feet. From here, as you inhale, we're reaching our right leg up towards the sky, coming into a three-legged dog. So bring that leg as high as you can. Exhale. Bring the right leg all the way through between the hands. Grabbing onto the ankle to shuffle it forwards if you need. We want to have a vertical line through that front shin. Exhale, place your left knee down. Allowing your hips to sink down towards your mat. From here, lift the chest. Inhale, reach the arms up above the head. We're in our low lunge. So you can guess what's coming next now. We've got our first twist. Bring the hands together. Draw them down at heart center. And we're taking our left elbow over the right knee. Twisting towards that leg. Looking up towards the sky. The goal is to get that prayer position at your breastbone. So right in the middle of your chest. Exhale, draw yourself back to center. Placing those hands down, tuck your left toes under. Right leg steps back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Getting ready to repeat that on the other side. So pedal through the feet if you wish. Push those heels down towards the mat, push the chest through towards the leg this time. Lift your left leg up towards the sky, coming as high as you can. Exhale, bring that leg all the way through into a lunge. Placing your right knee down, find your balance here, and then inhale, draw the hands up above the head. We're in our low lunge. Getting that vertical line through the front shin. Bring the hands together, exhale, hands come down at heart center, bringing our right elbow over to our left knee this time. Looking up towards the sky, sink those hips down towards the ground. Inhale, draw yourself back to center. Place those hands down. Tuck your right toe under. Left leg steps back. We're in our plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Again, allow yourself to relax in this restorative pose, or you can come down into your child's pose. So we bring the bum down onto the heels, extend through the spine. Reaching those hands forwards as far as you can and allow yourself to relax here. So take whichever option you like. If you're in your downward facing dog, let's bend each knee. Head on through those feet, opening up through the back of the legs, getting that stretch through the hamstrings and the calves. So from here we're going to go into another flow. So I'm just going to switch the way I am so you can see me the first time through. So we're in our downward facing dog. From here, right leg lifts towards the sky. Bending that knee, coming into an open hip dog, so we're twisting through the spine. It doesn't matter how high your leg comes, we're finding that twist. Exhale, bring the leg all the way through between the hands, placing your left heel down. Inhale, sweep the arms up above the head. Warrior one, so our hips are facing forwards, spine extended, arms lifted to the sky. Exhale, open to your warrior two, 90 degrees in your front leg. Arms at shoulder height, so we want to make sure that back arm isn't dropping. Keeping them out at shoulder height, you're looking over the middle fingers of your front hand. Coming now into our extended side angle. So we can either take the right elbow down onto that right knee, or we can take the hand down the inside of the leg. Do whatever feels good for you, and we're reaching the left arm up towards the sky, or even over the ear to extend that stretch a little bit more. Keeping your chest open, hips pushing to the side. From here, we're coming into a revolved extended side angle. So we bring the left hand down, turning that back foot in if you need. The left hand should be just on the inside of that right foot. And we're twisting towards that leg this time. Keep that back leg nice and straight. Reach up to the sky or even bring the arm over the ear if you've got that twist. Inhale and exhale, place both hands down, straightening out your front leg now. Shuffle that left leg in, both feet facing forwards, we're in our pyramid pose. Extending the spine, exhale, allow the chest to drop towards that front leg. Focusing on the breath. On your next inhalation, we're stepping our left leg to meet our right leg at the top of our mat in our forward fold. Exhale. Time to repeat that on the other side. So inhale, flatten out the back, halfway lift. Exhale. Place the hands down, stepping or jumping your feet back into our plank position. Lower yourself through chaturanga. Inhale, pushing into a cobra or an up dog. Allow yourself to hold in this back bend for a few seconds. Pull the shoulders back and down, open the chest, chin lifted. Tuck the toes under, exhale, down facing dog. So this time we're going to be lifting our left leg up towards the sky first. Three-legged dog, left leg lifts. Hook that leg round, open hip dog, find that twist through the spine. Exhale, bring your left foot all the way through to the front of the mat. Place your right heel down. Inhale, warrior one, Virabhadrasana one. Hips facing forward. Reach those arms up towards the sky. Exhale, opening to warrior two. Keep that back arm lifted, arms in line with your shoulders. Looking over your front front hand 90 degrees at your front leg. Coming into our extended side angle, left elbow comes down onto the knee or down. Bring that left hand down on the inside of the left foot. Reach your right arm up towards the sky, or even bring it over the ears to extend that stretch through the side of the body. Switching over to the other side, back foot comes up onto the toes, right hand comes down on the inside of the left foot. Twisting, revolved, extended side angle. Feel that twist through the spine, a nice straight line through that back leg. Exhale, place both hands down, straighten your front leg out. Step that back foot in a little bit so both feet are facing forwards. Extend through the spine, exhale, forward fold in our pyramid pose. Get that stretch through the hamstrings of your front leg. And we've also got stretching the calves of that back leg. Try to push that back heel down towards your mat. On your next inhalation, stepping your right leg to meet your left leg at the top of your mat. In your forward fold, allow yourself to hang. Maybe cross your arms, take a swing from side to side. From here, inhale, roll all the way up through the spine, draw the hands up above the head. Exhale, hands come down at heart center. From here, we're staying in that Jasmine pose at the top of your mat. So I've just switched to the other side here. We're going to step our right leg back first. So we're coming into our triangle pose. So to begin with, we're stepping our right leg back as far as you can. Inhale, reach the arms up, we're in our warrior lunge. Exhale, open into warrior two and straighten out that front leg. So here we've got our left leg pointing towards the front of our mat and our right leg is pointing to the side. We've got a 90-degree angle at those feet. Our heels should be about in line. If you're struggling with balance, you can move your feet around a little bit. Bring the arms up at shoulder height from here. Push the hips back, reaching forwards. Bring that left hand down the inside of the left foot. Reaching your right arm up towards the sky. So it doesn't matter how far down that leg you can come, just keeping that chest open, hips pushing to the side. If you're struggling with your balance, feel free to look at the ground rather than up to that top hand. We're going to go into our revolved triangle now. So this is a hard one. We're bringing our right hand down. So you might not be able to reach the ground. That's fine. You can come onto the shin. And we're twisting the other way. So we're twisting our chest towards that leg. So this is a hamstring stretch as well. You may feel that back leg start to rotate a little bit. That's fine. This is a really hard stretch. Keeping both legs straight. Exhale, place the hands down, transfer the weight into that front leg. Stepping back into your forward fold, inhale, roll all the way up through the spine. Draw the hands up above the head, let's repeat on the left. As you exhale, stepping your left leg back into a lunge, reach the arms up towards the sky, warrior lunge. Exhale, open to the side into your warrior two. Straighten out that front leg, so right foot's facing to the front of your mat. Left foot's facing to the side, push the hips back, reach forwards. Right hand comes down the inside of that right leg. Left arm lifts up towards the sky, hips push to the left. Looking up towards that top hand if you can. Into our revolved triangle now, left hand comes down on the inside of that left foot or onto the inside of the leg, and we're twisting the other way now. Keeping both legs straight, try and keep that back heel pushing down to the mat. Couple more breaths here. place your hands down, bend that front knee. Exhale, stepping into our forward fold. From here, shuffle those feet out a little bit wider so the heels are stacked under the hips. We're going to sit the bum down to the ground, come into our Malasana pose, so our garland squat. Tucking the tailbone under, I'll come to face you now. If your Achilles don't allow for this, you can come into a less of a deep squat, that's absolutely fine. We're trying to open up those hips, pushing the knees out, use the elbows to lever. Open the chest, hands at heart center. From here, place your hands down either side of the body, lower yourself down into a seated position. Give yourselves a little rest here. So we're sat up nice and straight, grab a drink if you need it. Just take a moment to focus on the breath. So to finish, we're going to do a few seated postures that are going to be still focusing on twists, but also hamstring flexibility and hip openers, and then to finish with a meditation. So from here, we're going to extend our left leg out nice and straight. Bring that right knee in towards the body. So we're trying to get that knee pointing up towards the sky. If you can shuffle the heel all the way towards the body, that's great. If not, just bring it a little bit further, that's fine as well. So we're sat up nice and straight. Try to support yourself using your core here. As we inhale, we reach the arms up above the head. From here, take the hands together and we're going to bring that left elbow on the outside of your right knee and twist towards that leg. And then place your right hand behind the lower back. If you can't get that elbow on the outside of the knee, that's absolutely fine, it doesn't matter. We're going to hug the knee in towards the chest to get that same twisting effect. Looking behind the shoulder, twisting all the way through your spine, try and keep your sit bones planted on your mat in the same position. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, twisting the other way. So keeping those legs where they are. We're going to bring the right elbow on the inside of that right knee now. Twisting the other way. Push the knee into the elbow to open the chest. So this is a nice stretch on the shoulders as well as a twist through the spine. As you exhale, draw yourself back to center, straighten that right leg out and then tucking the left knee in towards the chest now. Again, bring that heel as close to the body as you can, knee pointing up towards the sky. Inhale, reach the arms up above the head. Exhale, take your right hand onto the outside of your left knee, twist towards the leg. Looking behind you if you can. That left hand comes planted on the mat behind you. Again, if you can't get your elbow all the way over, we're going to hug the knee in towards the chest. Inhale, come back to center. Twisting the other way, bring the left hand on the inside of that left knee, push the knee in towards the elbow, twisting to the right hand side. Open the chest, find that stretch through the shoulders and I'll twist through the spine. Stay sat up nice and straight. Come back to center, bring the soles of the feet together now into our Baddha Konasana pose. Allow those knees to relax outwards, we're opening the hips here. So trying to stay sat up nice and straight on the sit bones, so we don't want to roll back into the lower back. If you find yourself rolling back, just try and take the feet a little bit further away from you so you can sit up with a nice posture. Sucking the belly button in towards the spine, growing through the top of the head. Chin lifted as you inhale, reach the arms up above the head. As you exhale, reach forwards into a forwards fold. Take the hands as far from you as you can. Keeping that spinal extension nice flat back. Keep exhaling into the stretch. Anytime you want to fall further into the stretch, you can exhale. If you want to make the stretch more intense, bring those heels closer towards you. You should feel the stretch through the inside of the hips. Place the hands down. Inhale, raise up through the spine. From here, extend those legs out, and then bring the legs out nice and wide using your active flexibility. Toes pointing up towards the sky, sitting up nice and straight. Again, sit forwards on those sit bones, try not to round off in the lower back. If you feel that hunching action through the lower back, bring your legs a little bit closer together. Sit up nice and straight from here. As we inhale, we're taking our right arm up in the air. Take that left hand along the leg and exhale into a nice big stretch to the side. So this is a stretch for the side of the body, opening up through the ribs. Keep the chest open. If you want to make it more of a twist, we're going to take the left hand over to the right leg and twist towards the sky a little bit more. As you inhale, come all the way back up to a straight spine. From here, inhale, reach your left arm up to the sky. Take your right hand onto the leg. Exhale, side stretch. Again, take that option if you'd like. Bring the right hand over to the left leg, finding that twist. Open the chest to the sky a little bit more. Inhale, come all the way back up. One last stretch on each side. In a seated position. So we're going to bring the left leg in front of the body. The right ankle crosses over that left knee. So we're sat up nice and straight, keeping both sit bones planted on the ground. That right knee is lifted, left leg is flat on the mat. From here, taking your left elbow over the right knee, coming into one last twist. Using that knee as a lever. If you want here, if you're a bit more advanced, you can come into a bind. So we can loop that hand all the way through and link the other arm behind. So this is our Lord of the Fishes pose. Looking behind you, sitting up nice and straight. Or we're staying in that nice twist with the right hand planted behind the back. So this is a twist, and we've got a stretch through the glutes here, through the sides of the hips. Inhale, draw yourself back to center, switch over to the other side. Right leg comes down onto the mat, left leg crosses over. So you might find there's a bit of a difference on either side. I know that on this side my right hip really isn't as open as my left hip, so I have more of a tendency to lift up in that left glute, as you can see. So the left knee is pointing up towards the sky. Take the right elbow over that left knee, twisting towards the leg. Again, come into the bind if you're a little bit more advanced. Loop that hand through the hole in your legs, or come into that twist, taking the left hand behind the lower back. Bring yourself all the way back to center, and from here we're going to roll down onto our backs. Bring yourself down into that lying position with a nice straight spine. The knees are pointing up towards the sky. Allow your back to relax. We've worked it really hard here. Shoulders coming back into the ground. From here, hug the knees in towards the chest. Give yourselves a little massage through the lower back so you can rock from side to side, maybe backwards and forwards, perhaps circling each way. Doing whatever feels nice and good for you. Exhale, place those legs down, extend the legs along the mat. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up above the head. Exhale, push your fingers away from you, make yourself as tall as possible. Extending through the spine, reach those fingers away from the toes. Exhale, relax the arms down by the side of the body into our last posture, our Shavasana pose. Palms facing towards the sky, chin drawn away from the chest, extending through the spine. Take the eyes to a close. Focusing on the breath, allow your body to relax. So in your Shavasana pose, the breath is the most important part. Forgetting anything else but the breath and the body. Inhale all the way down to the diaphragm as we did at the start. Filling those lungs as much as you can, opening the chest, feel the expansion in the ribs. With the exhalation, feel the benefit of that relaxation, feel the weight of your body pushing down into the earth. Every single part of you is relaxed. Again, notice any parts of the body as you scan through that may be a bit sore or tired, maybe holding tension. With each exhalation, allow these areas to relax. With each inhalation, visualize the oxygen being sent through the bloodstream towards these areas, allowing them to recover, replenishing them, giving them new energy, and releasing any tension. If other thoughts begin to come and go, acknowledge them and allow them to pass, drawing your attention every time back to that breath and back to your bodies. Take this moment to thank yourselves, thank your bodies, thank your minds for the motivation to take part in this yoga practice. Be grateful that your body is mobile. That every day you can move, you can achieve whatever you'd like to achieve. You can exercise, take part in yoga. Be grateful that you have the space, the time, the energy. And be grateful that you are safe. Remembering at home you are safe. You are not stuck at home, you are safe at home. Begin now drawing your attention back to the present, starting off with the feet, wiggling the toes, maybe pointing and flexing the feet, circling the ankles. Adding in the hands, wiggle the fingers, circle the wrists, one way and the other. Waking up the body, waking up those joints, remobilizing all the way through. Taking the head from side to side, warming up in that neck. Maybe you want to hug your knees into your chest once more. Maybe you want to take that full body stretch we just did, pushing your fingers all the way above the head, making yourself as tall as you can. from here, rolling over onto your right hand side when you're ready. And then slowly pushing yourselves up to a seated position. Keep your eyes closed if you wish, or flutter them open, allow your eyes to adjust to the light. And then when you're ready, bring your hands together at heart center. Thank you so much for joining me for that session today. Thank you for taking time out of your days to help your own bodies, to help your own minds. Remembering always to be grateful for everything we can do, even in times like this. Everything we have, being mobile, being motivated, being healthy. Thank you once again for joining me for that session, and namaste. If you enjoyed that session, we have many more sessions on Stride. So we have lots of yoga from various teachers who are all amazing. We also have HIIT classes, Tabata classes, and Stride Dance, which is a take on Zumba. If you enjoy any of our classes, we have links for donations, so we really appreciate any donations. They go towards helping us make this content. So you can find my donation in the description for this event. Thank you guys once again for joining me, and namaste.